Season 9, Episode 7, The Lady in White. Such a gentle way of saying it. I'm Rob Southgate. With me is Chris Mao. Hey, Chris.
Hi, Rob.
You're back!
I am back after a brief illness.
My other Chris is back. Thanks again to Chris Degadio for stepping in last week and filling in for you. He did a great job.
Great. I gotta
Did
be
you
honest
listen
with you,
to
I
it?
haven't had a chance to listen. I've been slowly
Busy.
recovering.
Yes.
Busy and slowly recovering, but
Are you feeling better?
yeah, a little bit, so getting better.
All right, cool. Well, we won't be too painful on this tonight. I know you're not feeling great, so let me just share this to our Facebook page. If
Sure.
anybody's out there and wants to join us in discussion, that would be awesome. We are still working the kinks out. And I know there's only, 2 episodes left after this one
Yes.
of the regular show, but we will definitely continue on with this in some capacity, and we will have some live shows and things going on. So it would behoove us to get this all working. It is streaming on my Facebook page. Go figure on that one. But if you do see it and you want to share it, you can share it from wherever it pops up, and other people can then watch it on your page. So there you go. Here we go. I'm going to get Disturbed on there. So Chris, while I'm getting this together, initial thoughts. What'd you think of this episode?
You know what? I think it's a good setup for the last couple. I mean, I think there was a lot. They covered a lot of ground. A lot of time jumping, which I thought was cool. I thought it was good, and I think they're setting up for a really big last couple episodes. And there was some meat in this one, so I enjoyed it. So, I thought the 100th was, a little bit kind of there, and then this one was, they got more into what was happening, which was great.
What did you think of the redemption? I'm going to jump right to there. What did you think of the redemption of Jingles?
I didn't know what to expect was happening, and I don't know how much redemption there's going to be. I mean, he's is it great to say, oh, we had a normal life, but then he's like, everybody in Alaska has some kind of issue, so is it really a redemption, or is it him just furthering?
Well, no, I think it was a redemption. I mean, it's he turned into a good guy, even though he murdered all these people, and they keep bringing that up, and he admits it freely.
Right.
But at the same time, there is a redemption to him because he sacrificed himself for the betterment of his son.
But do we know that's what's going to happen or not? I mean, do we know that's what she meant, or is that something different? I mean, could it have been the devil telling him this is what you need to do to
No, right. That could be, but his intention, what he was perceiving out of that, was that that he was doing it for his son.
Yes.
So I believe that he has redemption because he was believing that he was doing the right thing. He made a sacrifice for his son with the intention of doing the right thing.
Sure. So maybe
whether she was lying or not, I actually got the impression she was lying. She was trying to manipulate him.
I think so too, and I don't know why he did that, other than he's just gonna now that he
had
can't
enormous
die.
guilt over his brother.
Oh sure.
He had enormous guilt over killing all those people, and in his mind, all he needed was that nudge, like, hey, if you take your own life, it's better for your son. And he was like,
Right.
It is. And then he started talking to Bobby at the water, which was crazy.
Yes.
Because I fully expected
Bobby to come out of the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Didn't you?
I did,
a
totally.
total Friday the 13th moment, like, whoa! And he'd be like, Bobby, hey, what up?
Well, there were a couple things in here when Brooke was put to death. That's this episode, right? I'm sorry, I'm kind of combining. Brooke was put to death in this episode, right?
Nope. Brooke was put to death in the last episode, and then
Do we see her being
Donna, Rita saved her at the very end.
At the very end, that's the very end of the last one. That's not this one.
Yes,
because I thought that was going to be a tie-in with. I thought that was going to be like Cordelia or something. Because the way the body shape was. So sorry, I missed that last time. So I mean, and their relationship. Why would she? I mean, when they get captured by by
Dylan McDermott.
Yes, the Dylan McDermott Mulrooney combo. They're all the same.
Oh, the mustache was glorious.
Well, how about Matt? I mean, Matt Morrison's even got worse in this. I mean, it was.
That's his groomed like adult mustache,
Yes.
and it's awful. It's awful.
The porn stash is great, but yeah.
Oh, it's so great. But Dylan McDermott was the best. And the way she got her revenge, like the whole thing. When he was there at the thing, did you catch him? He was sitting in the background, and I'm like, I didn't realize it was him. I'm just like, that dude with the mustache.
I saw him. No, I saw it exactly. I'm like, oh my God.
See, I didn't see it was him. I just was like, that guy's gonna be trouble. And then when he got up close, I'm like, that's Dylan McDermott. That is amazing.
Yeah.
And when he got in the car, the whole time you're like, yeah, this isn't good. And then they showed the wanted sign. You're like, so this guy's a serial killer,
right?
And he's like the Hitcher, though.
Yeah, it was very
like
strange.
He tied her up, and he's like, you have to go, and you're going to tear her off all her skin, and the bones are going to grind. And you're like, oh my God. And I knew, of course, she was going to back. I knew what was going to happen. She's going to back up, but I didn't see how she was going to play that out.
Right.
When she went over her,
yeah,
I was like, it was all great. It just reminded me of the Hitcher, or like in Grindhouse, the Tarantino one.
Oh yeah.
It kind of reminded me of that, but it was especially the Hitcher got me there.
It was a little bit like that, but I mean, of people to pick up on the side of the road, it would only been better if they would have picked up Ramirez and Jingles. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be like, yeah, dude, what are you doing? I mean,
I know, but I think the whole thing with Brooke was awesome, because here's somebody who she didn't give a hell at this point, because she's already. I mean, I was watching it with Molly. Watched her first American Horror Story tonight. Watching this one,
she watched this
with
one.
her. She was like this most of the time.
Yes,
she did watch it, and it was funny because like in that scene, I was explaining to her, I'm like, look. She was put to death. As far as she knew, she was dead.
Right.
She is going back to that camp to break it up.
Right.
She doesn't care. So when this guy is like threatening her life, it's like, what do I have to lose?
Exactly. And she's been through hell and back. And
how about her revenge on him?
Yeah, cutting his thumbs off.
They tie him up and then cut his thumbs off, and she's like, "Your days of hitchhiking are over." I'm like, oh my God. That's amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
It was that whole segment was really great. I thought this was one of the stellar episodes of the season, actually.
And
for me, this one worked.
Any more cricket? I mean, come on. The Kaja Gugu
They're
thing.
all dead.
They're all dead.
Courtney. His name's Courtney.
Courtney, I know. But it's
Martha goes, is that Elton John when he walked out?
It's Elton Willow is what it is. That's
and Rip Taylor.
Hello. Hello. I was waiting for him to start throwing. Yeah.
The best when he walked in, I got everybody some treats. Oh my God, they're all dead.
They're all dead.
Oh, I love him so much. That scarf around his neck.
Oh yeah, he's
tight
priceless.
Pants and the hair. I'm like, could you just put him in everything?
And like the total like, it's not hipster, but that like the jacket with the two pins on the lapel because wants to be that rock and roll. 80s.
Right.
It was so douchey, douchey. It was great. Just cringing.
It was great.
And the guy taking the pictures, walking around. I turned to Kathleen and I said, I completely rocked that look in the late 80s, early
please.
90s.
I thought when I saw Cricket, I thought that was you. And then I was like, oh, no, Chris is a lot bigger.
Thanks. Yeah, about 10 feet taller than him, so.
Okay, I got a moment I got to talk about. We can't even, be coherent on this episode because there's just so much fun stuff. Kaja Gugu was playing at this...
Well, when they show the poster, you see Billy Idol, and then I'm looking, I'm like, it's Kaja Gugu.
It doesn't even matter. Kaja Gugu, and they get this guy who has the hair.
Oh, yeah.
If you look up, I showed Molly a video of Too Shy. It's the hair. The guy looked just like him.
Well, yeah. Well, when they go into, are you going to play Too Shy? And he's like, that's all we play. He goes, well, what about Never Ending Story? No, that was my solo career. The band won't play it. I mean... Number one, the band broke up by the time he did Neverending Story. So they were done. Right. So they never would have toured like this. So, Kaja Gugu fans, this wasn't going to happen like this, but it's fantastic.
The better part was the implication that when Ramirez is like, you made a deal with the devil. So Too Shy was his deal with the devil.
Yes.
I was dying. I was absolutely dying. And then the whole band gets slaughtered.
Yes. The god that's
And
Billy Idol is going to play.
Why have they not had Billy Idol on yet?
Oh, I know. I was
waiting.
waiting. I thought the bus pulled up. I'm like, yes, we're going to get to see Billy Idol.
And
even though
seriously,
he's like 9,000 years old. So
seriously, they got to put the real Billy Idol on this.
Oh, if they don't, it's going to be an outroar.
And even if you just have him as like the roadie for Billy Idol,
Yeah,
because he's older, he's like, Billy's coming.
The guy who's like their manager is like a rock and roll guy, and I can't think of who it is.
Who's manager?
Kaja Gugu's manager. Because remember, they walk in and they're like, "We got the talent," and then Kaja Gugu comes out.
I don't remember who that was at all. All right, I'm looking it up. See if I can't get it on this one.
It's Ryan Gosling.
Oh my God, the Kaja Gugu thing was just brilliant.
Well, how about the lifestyles of the rich and famous? Come on, when I started seeing
that was last week. You're a week
but
behind.
I'm just saying
Chris.
that whole thing with this is just fantastic. So,
the lifestyle, that was all excellent. That was hilarious. I mean, this season, if you're if you grew up in that time, this is running on all cylinders. And I was a little afraid. I thought, okay, it's going to be like the first episode I enjoyed a lot, but I'm like, we're in the middle of Friday the 13th. It's going to be 10 weeks of Friday the 13th. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe it's going to be a lot of references, which it is, but I'm totally into it. I think this is so well done. The fact that now we realize this is a ghost story.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yes.
I'm into it. Here we go. The tour manager was Paul Rogan. I don't know if he's anybody. I mean, I'm sure he's somebody, but
I've seen him in stuff before. I thought he was like a real rock and roll guy.
Yeah, he's on the Orville. I don't know if he's.
I could be wrong.
At Superstore. I don't see him being a rock and roll guy. I don't know.
I know I recognize his.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, how can we get you in this? Just like Game of Thrones. How can you throw your guys a bone and put them in? Sprinkle them in as extras or whatever. So.
Right, as many things as possible. Okay. Let's go back to the beginning. It starts out 1948. We see that the camp has a different name.
Yes.
And right away, Lily Ray.
Oh, yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. I was excited when I saw it.
What a part.
Yeah.
What a part. And I love the interaction. We see Jingles as a kid. What casting.
Yeah.
I knew that was Jingles in 2 seconds.
Sure.
And it wasn't just because he was bigger. I knew that was Jingles.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
And that the death of Bobby was horrific.
Well,
I could barely watch that. Of all the deaths and decapitations and stuff,
you just knew it was coming. It was.
I know.
It's like if the lawnmower was going, he's playing. The lawnmower's going. The kid's gonna fall in front of the lawnmower and die.
I've almost drowned a couple times when I was younger, so I never really liked that. I don't like to swim that much now. So I always have this, and I don't have a fear of water, but I just get uneasy. Right. So when he was out there swimming and he went under the water, I was like, no, not liking that. Then he comes up and I'm like, okay.
Right.
As soon as he started that motor, I was like, this is my worst nightmare, that you're going to get under there and it's going to just cut your throat or something. I'm so scared of that. So that to me was horrific, which was great. I mean, it was what you wanted. I want to be scared when I watch the show. I'm never really scared. I just have fun with it. This, I was uneasy. Sure. I was scared. I was like, what is going on? And then the terror, when she came out, she was just ripped apart that Bobby was dead. And she's so awful to Jingles.
Yeah.
Well, we got to see how Jingles got his limp.
Right. Got to see how he got his limp. And
Bobby's not going to come out of the water. You know why?
Because the blood was spilled after he died.
Yep, the blood ritual happened after he died. But it's interesting that Jingles is the reason for the blood ritual, or the blood curse.
Yes.
He stabbed his mother, and that blood soaked into the ground, and that's what caused the blood curse that traps all those ghosts there. So I think we're going to have a big ghost story for the final two.
I don't know if that's the point that what happened, or when she saw that he was happy, that when she got so mad that she cursed him. You know what I mean? Like, that isn't clear.
When he was happy where?
So, like, the blood spilled, and maybe she was cursed.
No, she was already trapped there.
No,
she was already trapped there.
I know, I understand that, but like that, everyone else was trapped because she spoke into Margaret's ear. And
no, I don't think that's it. I think the curse happened when her blood spilled on there. She was the only one that was dead from that point on until that night when she gave Margaret a push. She said, Margaret's nuts, right?
Right.
She said Margaret's already got some scrambled eggs going on up there.
Right.
She gave her the push. She put the idea in her head, but the curse was already there. It was when he stabbed her. That was the blood curse. I'm telling you, it soaked into the ground and it cursed the land.
Sure, but she also said...
Chris says it was the curse was built on her rage and heartache.
Yes,
so he's thinking it was done when Bobby was killed. I think it was when she got stabbed.
No, well, it wouldn't have happened until she got stabbed, but I don't even think it manifested itself until she saw Jingles be happy with Margaret. And then she just got mad that he's there, that he actually is enjoying his life and is happy. So she wanted to curse him. And that's when the curse.
So you're thinking that's where the actual curse happened.
Where it cursed and kept everybody there that died there.
Could be.
Because, you know what, it did, and it answered the question in this one, where are all the people that died there running around? Because, now last week we saw a bunch of the older people, but this week, last week when I was talking to Chris, I brought up, we didn't see those people that dressed up like Jingles. We got them tonight. So.
They're all hanging out there. But there's nobody from the 40s because she was the only one that died at that point.
Sure.
She was cursed to haunt the land. Maybe the blood curse didn't happen until she caused the curse later.
Right.
So you might be right.
But I mean, I don't want to say it's here or there. I mean, obviously she stuck around as a ghost because she was pissed off. And so then, she just, what a terrific mom.
Yeah. Well, it definitely had a Jason Voorhees feel. She was definitely, because if you remember, spoiler in the first one, the mom was the killer. And in this, when she killed all those kids, or the counselors, and even the sex scene in the woods, I'm like, this is so out of Friday the 13th. Right. When that happened, it definitely had that full vibe. Him stabbing her was the difference.
Yeah. Well, it is there. I mean, and Chris just brought up, and I think that's a good point about him killing the counselors and all that stuff, but we haven't seen them floating around the camp yet. So, I mean, if we see them, I mean, it's obvious that it's her that she caused this curse and keeps all the people that die there. It just, I guess, when it is in effect, because it seemed like she made a point to talk about how she saw that Jingles was happy and blah, blah, blah. And that's when, she whispered in her ear.
So I want to address what's going on here. Chris is writing in. He said, it happened when she got stabbed, and her hate for Jingles is what caused her to kill everyone as her children and revenge on the lifeguard in the form of counselors. That's what I think totally is right. You said, no, but we don't see them yet. But we did. We saw... Nobody died there after she died. It wasn't until the camp reopened.
She died after that.
And then Margaret killed everybody. Those counselors
are there.
We saw again.
Right. No, Chris, you might be right because the mother doesn't die until after those counselors are dead. So maybe that ghost isn't going to be around. So
there's no ghost. That's why Bobby's ghost isn't there either. So, but that's why everybody else that's been killed there is popping up.
So Kaja Gugu's going to be the house band.
I wonder if Birdie will pop up.
Maybe. Yeah, where is she?
She died there.
She did. Is Kaja Gugu the house band for the ghosts?
I hope so. Oh, no.
All they're going to play is the same song. Kaja Gugu,
no, we won't play Too Shy. Man.
Too Shy, that's it.
The whole band will be there in the next episode. They'll be like, really? We had to die with this band?
Yeah, no kidding.
Why couldn't I have died with Queen? Or
at least Billy Idol. Billy Idol has some good. I mean, has a few.
Yeah, I could have died with Billy Idol.
Even the dead.
Even the dead need entertainment.
Isn't that what Montana's for?
Yeah, they do. But why do they have Too Shy? Oh, shot to Too Shy.
Kaja Gugu. It's Kaja Gugu. I think Kathleen was telling me it's like Tiffany is on the bill. I can't even think of who it is. But
all right, I'm going to try and look it up here.
I was going to look
it up. See if we can't
too.
get to the internet. Camp Redwood Music Fest lineup. Let's see if it tells us here. Somebody had to have put this together. No, that's actually there's actually a Camp Redwood one with all these bands.
There is.
Yeah, no, that's not what we want. Let's do this. Let's do American Horror Story Music Festival. I'll tell you what.
It was another great 80s band.
I'm going to create a playlist when we figure out what bands are on this. I'm going to create a playlist on Spotify of the bands. All right, let's see. Songs? No. Camp Redwood Food and Music Festival. Okay, I'm going to try that. That's the name of the music festival.
Food and Music Festival.
And if it doesn't have it, it's going to be going back and looking at it on the actual show, trying to decipher it from that. He said do Camp Gold Star. No, it's I found the thing on their link. It's 1989 Camp Redwood Food and Music Festival. Nope, it doesn't say. So we are going to have to put our... Oh, wait, here we go. Dexy's Midnight Runners.
Get out of here.
Men Without Hats.
That's it, Men Without Hats. They're going to play Safety Dance.
I'll go through the whole thing. These are the bands that are on this. Hey, I'd go see this, I think.
Oh, back then? Of course you would have.
We've got, featuring Billy Idol, Flock of Seagulls, the Go-Go's with Belinda Carlisle, because remember, she had done her solo stuff at that point.
Yes.
Debbie Gibson.
Yes.
Dexy's Midnight Runners. Kajagoogoo. Men Without Hats.
Safety Dance, we're in.
Oh, yeah. Rick Springfield.
Hey.
Paul Schaefer.
Oh, get out of here.
Tony Basil.
Oh, Mickey.
The Thompson Twins. And Gary Newman.
Hey, that'd be good.
I think I went to this music festival.
I think I saw 3 of these bands a couple years ago at Ravinia. Seriously.
Yeah, right.
In an 80s thing. It was great.
Yeah, I'm totally keeping this. I'm going to make a playlist on Spotify of those.
Oh, my gosh. Come on, Eileen's a great bad 80s song.
Oh, yeah. I love that song.
Too Shy is that's on my all-time 80s hits. That and Take On Me. That's it. You're in.
Come On Eileen. There's also that really great version by the band Save Ferris. You ever hear that one?
Yes, it is good.
Yeah, the like ska version. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah, I love it. Good. Like in the making of that video, he literally, the guy who runs it's so neurotic, he fired like 3 of the band members during the video shoot because he didn't like the way the guy was acting. Just canned him. Said, "You're out. Get out. You're not here in the second act."
Oh no, we had to join Kajagoogoo and we got killed. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
So, I mean, these guys. I mean, and they had a couple of good songs. Dexy's Midnight Runners. I mean, they did. They had a good.
Come On Eileen's the song that matters.
Yeah, but they had a couple other good ones, like Jackie
James,
Wilson says
the band
or something.
James.
Yeah.
They have some really great songs if you listen to their album.
Yeah.
But Late is the only song you really are like, play it.
Yeah, that's it.
Play it.
Well, no, they had. I mean, they're on Jules Holland every once in a while. They were on a few times back in the day. They were good. So
yeah, man. Yeah, I love Jules Holland. That's a great show.
Yeah. I did not know he was in
Jules Holland.
Yeah, sorry. I'm getting off track. So
us off track? That doesn't sound like us.
Yeah, no kidding. So
what else happened in this episode? So we had the flashback. We had the amazing Lily Rabe.
And
then she's the ghost that's haunting the ghosts.
Yes. And not anymore, though, because Jingles is going to run things now. You know that's happening. Jingles is going to be like, no.
He's like Brooke. He's got nothing to lose at this point.
Well, no, he's not going to be afraid of his mom. He's going to be like, you're pretty much toast now. So they're just going to kill him.
How great was it when the 3 guys dressed as Jingles were beating the crap out of him?
Yeah.
They're like, dude, this is Jingles. He killed us. That was fantastic.
I think they're his first 3 kills ever, truthfully.
Yeah. No. Didn't he kill somebody? He killed the guard.
Yeah, he did. No, did he kill the guard?
Yeah,
he did. You're right. So
he strangled the guard.
They're 2, 3, and 4, but they're number 1 in our hearts.
His first kill's at Redwood.
Well, no, did he kill the little guy, the young guy, or not? I think Ramirez killed him, didn't he?
Which young guy?
The guy, I thought he let the guy that was peeing live because he felt bad for him. Didn't he?
I don't remember.
Don't sleep on Rick. Rick Springfield might be hanging around the camp anyway. Isn't he? He's dead in real life. So.
Oh,
I feel bad.
Oh, you know what? Kaja Gugu could make a reappearance. I mean, we said the band, but that actor could show up with that hair again and just be like hanging out there. I'm waiting for that last episode when they're like, really? You're going to play Too Shy again?
No, Chet and Xavier killed him. What, the Jingles guy? The kid?
They killed Wide Load.
Wide Load, yeah.
Yeah, they killed Wide Load.
So Wide Load was not killed by Jingles. Jingles let him live.
They knocked him into the pit.
Oh, yeah.
Jingles killed the other two Jingles guys.
They deserved it. They were jerks.
Yeah, they deserve it. I love that the next episode they're like, there's always a final girl, and you're it. Boom, final girl. We called it from the beginning that she's final girl, but the way this is playing out, they're going to twist that. Guarantee it.
Well,
Guarantee it.
Yeah.
Brooke doesn't care. I think Courtney's going to be the final girl. Oh no, they're all dead. But I lived. I'm changing my name to Cricket, and I'm going to go. I'm a psychic now.
Courtney.
I am going to become a psychic.
Is that going to be the tie-in? That'll be great.
Oh, the whole thing is about Cricket for me.
It's all Cricket all the time. He starts a phone company. Cricket. It's going to be great. It's going to be huge.
Yeah.
Cricket.
Chris wrote they don't deserve to impersonate
Cricket is
Jingles.
Awesome. Yes.
Yes, Cricket. And I would also like to point out that my impression of Cricket is not bad.
Yeah.
My impressions are usually pretty terrible, but my impression of Cricket is not bad. And that is purely an impression built on love. Because Leslie Jordan is just the best. I mean, literally, of all... Evan Peterson or Evan Hander or whatever his name is. Evan Dando. I love him, but it's all about Leslie Jordan.
No, you love whatchamajigger more.
Than Leslie Jordan?
Yeah, I can't. Dennis O'Hare. Dennis O'Hare, come on.
Oh, Dennis. No, not more.
What?
Oh, I love Dennis O'Hare.
Yeah,
not more than Cricket.
Not more than Cricket?
No.
Come on. Oh. What he
not more than
Come
Cricket.
on, when he played Liz Taylor. Come on, that was fantastic.
Oh, no, Dennis O'Hare, 5 stars. Actually, just keep bringing them back. I love them all. Lily Ray was so great to see in this and was so good in it.
Well, it was
and
great
she
that
was so nuts.
They just pulled her into, just the few scenes, really playing a, crazy bitch, to use the word. I mean, and rightfully so, being upset, but, way over the top.
Yeah, she was
really
already
angry.
over the top, though.
Yeah, it was great. She had a really bad, ugly face. I mean, it was really good. It was horrible.
It was great.
We're watching. I'm like, ew, that's not the best, look for her, but it's all right.
And yes, Chris, I believe that
yes,
McDermott was supposed to be the Highway Strangler.
Dave, is that what his name was?
Yeah, something like that.
I want to be. But I'm almost gonna hit Richard Ramirez by the end of the year. It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah. I think that's who he was supposed to be. And I would not be surprised if we don't get some kind of Zodiac reference at some point.
But Zodiac was before
now in the
that.
camp, so we probably won't.
They're almost up to...
But he's right at that same time, so I would have figured we would have gotten something.
What about her... and I know this might be the last episode, too. Her talking about serving ice cream at John Wayne Gacy's house.
Yeah.
and just to throw that out, that plot of land's up for sale. Again.
Oh yeah, I know.
We
talked about it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. You know what, Chris? I think you should buy it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure there's.
I've driven by there a couple times. It's got bad juju. Fuck that. Burn it. Just torch it.
Xavier's hanging out there.
Yes. He's. How about
I
just
think
the bad?
Should buy it.
The bad
Leslie
shorts.
Jordan should buy it.
The bad shorts. Just the bad. How did we survive the 80s? It's awful. Oh my God!
Molly
it was
said
so
when
bad.
When Xavier was taking Jingles out there, Molly goes, "He's got really weird shorts." I'm like, "Yeah, he does," but nothing's weirder than the kid at the beginning in 1948, the one who walked up to talk to Leslie Rabe.
Oh yeah!
Did you notice that kid's shorts?
Yeah.
Like, what is that awfulness? Oh, so good.
Dave does need to meet him, but Dave's an amateur. Dave isn't dead either, so
yeah. Well, no, but he might. What if he chases him in there and gets killed, and now he's stuck in there?
But it'll be thumbless. That would be great.
That would be great.
Montana's taunting him. Ray's running
Yep.
around freaking out.
But at that time, they'd start calling him Fonzie, and he'd be like, "Stop it, it hurts. Don't call me Fonzie. I can't give thumbs up."
The Fonzie. It's awful. Yeah, I don't know what else. I love it. I mean, I think this is just.
I'm having a blast.
It is.
I'm having an absolute blast with it. So
Cody, I really like Cody Fern's. I'm sorry. I really like Cody Fern's acting. I think he's actually doing a really good job. In the beginning, I thought it was just horrendous, and then it's like, no, you actually have to act to be this bad. So
yeah, no, he's no joke on here. He's doing amazingly well, and you should follow him. I follow him on Instagram, and he posts a lot of behind the scenes pictures, and they're all great. Like, he knows exactly how douchey Xavier is.
Oh yeah,
so he gets just really like the perfect shots, and you're just like, oh, this is so funny.
You don't think they all do? You don't think Billy Lord is just like, this is fantastic?
Oh, she's got to be just dying.
Yeah.
Just dying. I think they all are. How fun is this?
Yeah.
So,
how about the scene in the hotel when the lady comes pounding on the door for Richard Ramirez? He goes, "You're French," and she's like, "No, I am German."
Yeah.
It's like, come on.
It was last episode, but you're just stuck in the.
I told you I watched them both
6.
today because I was sick. So
you didn't get to talk about all the funness of that last episode.
Yeah, the last one had some classicness, but this was good. So
be kind, rewind. Hey, that's a great saying. You should put that on a T-shirt. Oh, hey, Chris, you got a message there.
I know they're big shoes to fill in. I got big feet, unfortunately, but thank you.
You know what they say: big hands, big feet,
big boxes.
No, they don't say that about
large
you.
Gloves. No, they don't.
Yeah.
I will confirm that. That is
big belt.
Negatory. Yeah, that's just because I'm fat. That's all. So.
All right. I want you to give your social media, Chris.
Absolutely. I can be found at Blue Box Cafe or Blue Box Cafe 176 on social media. Also, GeeksCon with a Z, because Lil and I are hip hop.
And if you want to support the show, you can do it by go to our website, go to southgatemediagroup.com, and you can go to the Disturbed page, or actually any page, click on the Amazon link before you shop at Amazon this holiday season, and we get a little commission that helps pay for the RSS feed here, which would really help. So just try to remember to do that. Also, if you want to subscribe to Hunt-A-Killer, they gave us a really good deal, and I'll put that link in the show notes and on the website. But if you go to Hunt-A-Killer and you use the discount code DISTURBED, this is the only show we have that got its own discount code.
There you go.
You get, I think it's 20% off on the first box. Hunt-A-Killer is freaking amazing. Hunt a serial killer, man, from the safety of your own home. It's awesome.
Yes.
So there we go on those plugs. And then one more plug. I just came out with a book. My wife and I wrote a book. We actually curated a book. We wrote chapters in it, but we also had other podcasters writing chapters. If you're a podcast fan, which I'd assume you are, this book, what we did is we got the stories of podcasters. You hear us talk about our lives here, but you get only a sliver of it. This book gets deeper. I share stuff in the book that I only shared in the book that I don't share on here. So if you want to really read about podcasters, maybe get some tips on how we did it, get some tips about what it did to our lives, what it means to us, check out the book. It's called Pod Life. You can get it on Amazon. And through this Sunday, which is November 3rd, 2019, if you go to Amazon and you want the Kindle version is only 99 cents. It goes up to $15.99 on Monday. So if you want it for that $1 price tag, you got to do it before Sunday, but you're also going to want the paperback. So if you get the paperback, you get a free copy of the Kindle edition. So boom, there you go. That's what a lot of people have been doing is they're buying the paperback. They get the Kindle immediately. That way they can start reading it before this really nice paperback shows up. So there you go. I got all my plugs in. It's all in the show notes. It's all on the website. It's on our Facebook page. It's everywhere. And follow us on social media at DisturbedPod. That's our moniker for everything. And if you do that, I took a challenge this month. So all of November, 30 days of creating content. Every day there's going to be something different, something to interact with you, something to get some engagement. So to help spur this along, I need you as the listener to join us on this journey. Write to us. Share stuff. There's an AMA in the middle of the month. Ask us anything. It's going to be a lot of fun, but it's only going to be a lot of fun if you guys get involved with us. So that'll be on Facebook, that'll be on Instagram, that'll be on Twitter.
Yeah, we appreciate it all, guys, and thank you very much. Thanks for sticking with us.
Chris and I love this. We're going to keep doing it. We are not done. This was such a short season, and I feel like we're just catching steam.
Right.
So,
well, we're finally. I hate to say it, we finally done it every week, which is great, and we didn't peter out at the end because life didn't throw us monkey wrenches or things didn't happen. So it's been great, and I hope we can continue to do it. It's a lot of fun. Our
other show is back. This Week in Geek is back. And this has been working out. We do This Week in Geek, and then after an hour of that, we go right into this. It's working out beautifully. So, you know what? I plan on keeping it going. I don't know what we're going to do, but we're going to keep it going.
We'll do something. We can go back over old stuff. We actually have a lot of stuff to go. We have, like 8 episodes?
We have stuff we got to make up for, and then we have seasons we haven't done.
Yes.
And then we could always, go into some of the other shows that are, there are some really good horror shows out there. We could just pick one and do the same kind of thing with it until the 10th season starts up.
Exactly. So how many more are left? Do we know? 2?
2.
Nice.
2. So in 2 weeks, this 1984 party is over, but this party, Disturbed, is far from it.
Yeah, I saw they were talking. They have some ideas. They didn't really go into it very much. An article that said, I think Ryan Murphy has some ideas about the next 2 seasons. So. That'll be good.
Actually, it was supposed to end at 10, but now he's saying I think it's 2 more. And then there was an article I think I shared this week that he said he's actually mapping out to 20 seasons.
What for what?
It's like, well, he's like, I could easily make this keep going. It's know what, I've got ideas. We're trying to filter it down, but if they're going to give us the room to work with it, we're going to keep building these things. I don't know if I need 20 seasons. I like, ended at 10, ended at 11. Even though I love the show, leave it where it's this quality.
Sure.
And then give me something else. In other words, a cricket spinoff.
Can we bring Glee back?
I never watched it.
The first 2 seasons? I actually didn't mind it. It was just enjoyable. It was a fun watch. Come on.
Yeah, Glee-ish.
I mean, we're from the age of high school.
I like people that are on it.
Yeah, no, they were good. They were talented. It was fun.
You want your Glee? Go watch Flash and Supergirl. That's where they all went.
That's not Glee. Come on.
Weren't they on Glee? Both of them?
They were. Both of them were on Glee.
See?
A lot of people.
It feels like
Matthew Morrison was on Glee too. So
who was?
What? Matthew Morrison, the guy who plays.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was the teacher.
Excellent.
Because they
How have they not brought in what's her name, the one who played the coach on Glee?
Oh my God!
How is she not on this show?
Any of them, that would be great, Leah.
But she would crush it on this show. When they do the witch season next season,
oh, they should, yeah.
Make her an opposing force. Oh my God!
And bring it back.
Oh my God! You know what? There's a freebie idea for you.
She would be great, but I don't know if she still does stuff with them. But yeah, that'd be good.
Well, she just did Miss Maisel, and she was great on there.
Yeah, and she was in Joker too. Well, the other one was in Joker. What's her name? I can't think of it.
Joaquin Phoenix.
What? River Phoenix. No.
Who's
his mom? His mom from.
I didn't see Joker.
Oh God, his mom is. Who was the one with the red hair? The Coven lady, the older one with the red hair.
I
can't think of her name.
Oh dear God. I'm drawing a complete blank. I can't even think of the great character name. I'm tired.
Yeah, I am tired too. So. All right, let's get out of here.
All right, I'm playing the music.
Thanks, Chris, for listening, joining us.
Yeah, definitely get in conversation with us. Don't be surprised if you don't hear an ad in the middle of these episodes coming up, because we got to promote Hunter Killer. We got to promote some of our stuff that's coming up. We've got affiliates that are really great. Tweaked headphones. We didn't mention them. Use the coupon code Southgate. Get 30% off. Get free shipping and a lifetime warranty at tweaked.com. It's awesome headphones. I got all the plugs in. I got nothing left. Go to the Blue Box Cafe. It's awesome.
I was going to do that.
Totally do it.
That's not even in the microphone. Just want to let you know.
All right. Back to your cabins. People are dying to get into this camp.
Gosh,